Hi everybody, thanks for joining me this evening. I really appreciate how many people are looking at the video. And people are really liking it. I mean, it's giving a lot of people a lot of answers. However, I need people to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I'm only going to do a couple more of these. That's what I need is the subscriptions. It doesn't cost anything apparently, because I don't know anything about computers. It's a little time consuming, but once you sign up, you will get, it will really help me out and it'll keep this going. Okay, today we're going to talk about the law of abundance. It happens at least once a month. Sometimes we get 2 new moons in a month, but the law of abundance works like this. Universal law. There is money to be had, but you have to ask for it. And that's the whole purpose of the law of abundance. You write a check out to yourself on the day of a new moon before the new moon peaks that day. Now let me explain that. The times that you show on my website of when the new moon is for Eastern Standard Time. Anybody that lives in another time zone has to adjust for that difference. The next new moon here is on January 5th. It peaks at 8:26 p.m., which means anytime after midnight on January 5th, you have to write your check out. Now, if you forget, at least try to write it out that day. It's very, very easy to do. You can just make a check up out of a piece of paper. Never date it. You don't want to restrict when it's going to come. Pay to your full name. You never put in an amount. Again, you don't want to restrict how much you're going to be getting. Where you would write out the amount of money, you write paid in full. Where you would sign your name, you write law of abundance. What I did, I took a piece of white paper and I made a bunch of checks on it. Show and tell, a little crazy here. But you can see the way that works. After I made this white piece of paper with all these checks drawn on it, I took it to a printer and I had them run it off on yellow paper. Yellow attracts money also. I know you would think green, but no, it's yellow. If you use your checkbook, which you can do, you follow the same instructions, no date, no amount, paid in full, law of abundance, but the one thing you do not want to do is in your check registry, write void. You've just voided out the whole check. The other thing is this, you can only write it for yourself. You can't write it for a daughter, a husband, a mother, a father. You have to write it out yourself. Everybody needs to write out their own check. Now here's a little unfortunate thing about this. You could never throw this check out. You have got to hang on to it. I have been doing this for so many years. I have shoeboxes full of old checks that I have written. Now, yes, people have won the lottery, but this is not expected money. This is not money that when your income tax refund. No, you're expecting that. It's not your paycheck at the end of the week. You're expecting that. This is monies that is not expected. And it doesn't always have to be money. It can be a woman had 3 large dogs. She won a year of Bill Jack free. That was a big saving. Prizes, again, anything that's not expected. A lady came up to me once at a talk I was giving and she said, this law of abundance is pretty interesting. She said, my mother is needs a kidney. She has a very rare type of blood. Do you think I could, Mom could write that out for that? I said, what's it going to hurt? It's going to take you 2 minutes to write a check. Go ahead and try. And I thought to myself, yeah, well, maybe. 3 months later, the gal called me. Her mother did get a kidney. So don't expect, again, the lottery, even though some people have won the lottery. Now, this is also a solar eclipse on the 5th, which we're not going to go into eclipses today, but just for a heads up, if you do have earthbound spirits in your house, they will definitely be more active on the 5th because it is an eclipse. The next week is the last Wednesday of the month, I believe, the day after Christmas. We're going to be talking about, no, not we, I'm going to be talking about, but now I just blew a total blank, reincarnation. And that's a sort of a sticky subject. We'll tread lightly, but we will be talking about reincarnation. It's amazing how many questions or letters I have gotten on reincarnation. Everyone have a wonderful, joyous, healthy, fun Christmas. And please subscribe so I can keep doing this. I'm almost getting used to this, and I think I would probably miss it now if I didn't do it at least once a week. And I love getting the information out there. I don't mind sharing. A lot of people need to know this stuff. Again, have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.